the mic, I'm a damn fiend. Yes, sir. Who wanna step in his damn ring? No faking true facts, I'm the damn king. Bow down, bitch, niggas kiss the damn ring. For the boot and the mic, I'm a damn fiend.
We got some interesting news. Did she buy?
Two-hand salute.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the afternoon, 12-ish p.m. Central Standard Time. Salute to our St. Louis, beautiful city. All of our listeners worldwide, what is up? Woo! You are tuned into the greatest network of all time, My City, My Music Radio. This is... What's this show called? Hi, my name's Journey. This is Kick It and Company.
She like, nah.
I'll be driving this. I'll be driving the jazz train, as Kevin would say. I'll be driving the rap train here until the hours of 2 p.m. Central Time. My name is Justin Kiggin, ladies and gentlemen. Over to my left, across the way, we got.
You got our girl Gina Wade. That's Gina 2 times.
Cause won't just ain't enough.
Gina 2 times.
Twice the double the pleasure, double the fun.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Sneezing
2 times.
She got that. Shout out to that Corona 26 edition. She got.
Don't do that.
Unreleased exclusive.
Thank you for
She
your
got that
payment.
exclusive 26
Who I just
version.
pay? Oh, okay.
Who
You
got
say thank you for
functions?
your payment.
It fell in the business, y'all know what it is.
If you don't, then
You know
you're
what
about
it
to
is.
find out. Who else we got here?
We have.
Hi.
Hey, honey.
All right. Well, I'm gonna finish
Jump
getting
right into
set
the
up. We're gonna
news.
jump right into the news. What we got over there?
I'm putting it up or not to what? Hey, I don't know. So, okay, I guess today we're going to talk about the St. Charles County judge. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. So he was wearing an Elvis wig.
Yes.
But why is
There
he
you go.
agreeing to, so what'd you say? I'll get on the top part and
Swoop it straight up.
So why do he agree to, which part I be on? I'm on it.
The top bar.
I'm on the top bar.
All right, I'll be over.
So he's agreeing to resign.
They trying to make him resign.
Well, you know they wanted him to resign,
so they don't have to fire
so
him.
they don't have to. Right.
And if he resigns, then they probably don't have to pay him like unemployment or something or whatever. Yeah, there you go. Cool, she got it.
I have to figure it out. I ain't know.
No, you're on it. Shout out to that. We're learning out here. We got a different. We're jamming over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Well, basically they asked him. You gonna start it over? Basically, they saying that he agreed to resign 2 years after wearing his Elvis wig.
It was either that or they were gonna fire him, right? So.
Right. So, are they saying that he only been there 2 years, or he gonna? Yeah. How do we make this work?
2 years ago, basically, is what
It
they
the wheels of justice move very slowly.
Yeah, that's why I said this happened 2 years ago, and we just not finding out about it.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
Are they trying to hide it?
That's brand new. That's brand new to us.
So,
right there.
so y'all thinking it happened a while back, and we just trying to figure it out. I don't know how to make it.
Something had to happen discussing political matter. See, they ain't got nothing.
Yeah, they got other stuff going on there. But basically, so that's what I'm trying to see. So how do I? Because they talking about other stuff.
Just got to turn on the volume on that mug.
But it's talking about other stuff. But I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is, because I'm trying to see, was he only there on the bench for 2 years and he's resigning, or is he gonna stay for 2 years and then quit? That's what I'm not getting.
It says St. Charles County judge agrees to resign in 2 years after wearing Elvis wig, politicking in court.
So that's what I'm saying. So is he trying to say he's not gonna quit? It's gonna be 2 years before he quit.
It depends if he has a contract.
So that's what I'm saying. We can't hear it, and so we don't know what he's doing.
No, just try to turn it on now. It is trying to get it to come on now. But that's weird there. Cause I'm thinking, what it do?
We trying to see what they doing to him. Cause right,
2 hands salute.
are y'all making him resign? Or did he say he'll just quit after, like you say, after his contract is up, after his, appoint, because they get appointed as well. Judges
This
get
man,
appointed.
the judge in St. George County,
That's crazy.
wearing the Elvis wig, doing court. But like I said, in my old criminal days, I would have been happy to see a judge with a showing that he got some type of sense of humor. I'm sorry. So they getting rid of. See, they want to. We look at the judges like they just stone killers. They just throw you away and lock and throw away the key and everything. But you got some judges out there actually that care for real.
And I think, me personally, I'm thinking maybe he was trying to uplift. He trying to uplift the people in his court, his courtroom, because like you say, it's gonna be good stuff, it's gonna be bad stuff, but I think he was just trying to uplift the spirits and the just the whole atmosphere in the courtroom. But they always talking about it's a time and a place for everything, and they basically tried to keep the court system, what you say, politically correct. They try to keep the court system professional. They try to keep it.
Motherfuckers scared.
Yeah.
That keep coming in there who keep getting in trouble
Right.
over and over again. So I guess they getting back. No, you can't be never having no type of sense of humor or anything.
Right. It ain't funny.
Judge Matthew Thornhill.
Because if
We need more judges like Matthew.
if I was
Thornhill
going to
out there.
court and it was something serious, I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about it. I don't know if I'll be like, oh, okay, this is a joke, or it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in here fighting for my life right now, and I come in here, you got on a wig, an Elvis wig. Stop playing with me.
I can see that as a criminal too. But the more I sit back and think now that I ain't a criminal, if I was a criminal, I would walk up in there and see a dude with a wig on. I'm like, oh, okay.
And then
Maybe
I'm
he ain't
silly.
He ain't so hard as I'm thinking he
But
be.
I'm silly as well, so they gonna have to get me out of there because I'm being there laughing, cracking jokes about it. So I mean, you can look at it in so many different ways. That's what I say.
If you wear a clown wig to a murder trial,
Yeah.
Well,
but if you got a traffic court,
if
maybe.
I understand. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I was saying, but
If
he's
it's
a
murder
big
trial,
time
you're right.
judge. Yeah.
You're right.
I'm in here fighting for my life, and you got on an Elvis wig.
But I understand. But I don't think it was.
Well, we can't hear it. We don't know.
Yeah, I can get on it here in a second.
Hey,
Let me
I
most
think
of
the dude just had a good.
He just felt like being
He got a
funny
sense of
for that
humor.
day. But that's what I'm saying. You can see it. You can see it in all ways. Do I think he should be fired? No.
Nah, it ain't work for him. For them coming down.
You want to reprimand them? Okay.
Boy, they must have galvanized the whole St. Charles County to come together to get rid of him. Because you just can't. He just can't leave. He ain't gonna be able to just leave like that.
Well,
He must have
judges
had
are
a whole lot of
appointed.
people come to him and be like, you
Yeah.
need to step down.
By the
You
people.
need to step down.
Because you
Appointed
know,
by the people.
yeah, because you know St. Charles is pretty hardcore anyway on the
Yeah.
other end of the other end.
But
of
that
the,
probably ain't the people's telling him to step down. The people's probably G for a judge that actually got a sense of humor.
Well, he actually is voted in. So
That's what I'm saying. It ain't like he was put in there by somebody, some other judge or somebody. So I don't understand that. No, that don't make no sense to me, B. Not at all.
But like I said, they also looking at it, and that goes back to how they kicked your girl out of, or got rid of and found stuff to do about her, because bitch, how dare you come in here rallying stuff and bringing up stuff where all the judges gonna get looked at, all the attorneys gonna get looked up. You in here kind of clear people names and cases. So we don't want you here because you making us look bad. So for him to be doing that, the first thing people be saying, oh, it was a circus in our mistrial or something. You know, a lot of stuff can get thrown out because everybody, the same way they look for loopholes, they lawyers looking for loopholes. Oh, well, he wasn't even serious the day he convicted my person of murder. This a mess. You know what I'm saying?
If we got stuff like, if they playing with people's lives like that, it has to be addressed. Somebody got to come out and say something.
I know, but I'm just saying
Bump
they looking at the fact that they might have to redo trials and throw stuff out and stuff like that. Nah, I'm talking about for as you put some.
Yeah, we're gonna move on, but yeah,
that's
it depends on the case. Yeah, traffic court, okay. I mean, yes, no, whatever, but murder trial, professional. Speaking of professional, so remember when there was Microsoft and they said, "Oh, Microsoft, you're the big computer company all by yourself. You can't do that." That's a monopoly.
That's a monopoly.
So what? And then there was another little
What
company.
you think Jordan doing with NASCAR right now?
Well, we're working on that. Well, and then there was
Fighting
golf.
them about them being monopolized.
I didn't even know that,
Yes,
but.
this just started.
And same with golf too,
Yeah.
right? The PGA.
Yes.
But that's what happened. There was a little company at the time called Apple. Like, what is Apple? Okay, but they were trying something a little different than the regular Microsoft PC. And then, but guess what? Microsoft has been around longer, so they were dominating. And then the government steps in and says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! You can't do that," because Apple was failing at the time. I mean, they weren't. Of course, as much revenue.
Doing his job at the time.
Oh, Steve Jobs. Oh man, where's my? I need my sound effect on that one. Oh man. All right, so then basically what happened was Microsoft, there's an antitrust agreement, and they basically had to bail out Apple.
Like a mug.
So that's it. So basically, that's kind of what's going on here. And we've been in Missouri. We have Ameren, Missouri, and Ameren, Illinois, right next door. But
yeah, the gas company and the
And
electric
it's good
company
to
is
have
only one.
competition.
We had more than one here,
That's
but
what
now
I'm
we
saying.
don't.
we
Just
have
like
one
the telephone.
electric company.
We only
It
got
should be
one
good to
now.
have competition,
But
though.
we had them, now we only got one electric company, one gas company, one trash people.
Spire. What is Spire? Is there?
That's
What is
gas.
that?
That's gas
That's
now.
gas now.
That's Leclerc, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So who the fuck is that electric company?
Ameren.
Ameren still in?
Yeah.
Ameren's,
Oh.
that's
You only
the
got
only
one gas and one electric. You had more than one at first. So
Well,
now you got to
exactly.
have
I
these.
don't even know. So, I'm
So,
just making sure.
and then, so that was back then, right? And then now we're doing, as technology gets better, things are more energy star efficient, and you got the electric and the solar, the electric powered solar and everything. And guess what? It should be getting cheaper.
You would think that.
It's more efficient. So the houses are built better, right? So there's less leaking out and everything. They're sealed better. But what do they want to do? They want to raise prices. I mean, they've been doing it. I think they're trying to do it again. This is only $308 million. Oh, this is in Illinois too. But I mean, they're right next door. But
This
yeah.
is the perfect exact reason of why
And this is
everybody in St. Louis got a. Everybody in St. Louis probably got an electric bill. Your electric bill probably it's hovering around probably about
So
$900.
it's going down now because of course it's getting. But then your electric bill
Now your
goes
gas
down.
gonna go up.
Gas bill goes up, right?
But that's high for some electric, B.
And
In a
then
little
they
bit-
just
in a little bit, it's gonna be the same amount as
your house.
your house.
But they
note.
lying because everybody know daggone well we not using the same amount of electricity. They just going to
Well,
say
they
your
price
bill this,
gouging.
your bill that, your bill that. Because
They
for
price gouging.
people that is never at home, all their stuff turned
Man.
off,
Yeah.
and this and that.
And they still get
And you gonna tell me my bill the same amount as somebody who got people at home all day, every day
So-
using their electric.
So this is and then same with like the police, right? There's only one St. Louis police force,
Yeah.
so who keeps an eye on them, right? So there's like a citizens police.
You got internal.
Police. But I'm talking about is people who are civilians like us.
Yeah.
How can we keep an eye on the police, make sure they're doing their job?
That's what the internal.
They got a silver thing.
Well,
but
those
they-
guys are still police though.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up?
but I'm saying the citizens, like us non-police.
Well, they not finna let no citizen be no non.
Actually, there's a citizens.
It's a board.
It's like a citizens. Yeah, there's like a board, a civilians board. No, I'm saying
No, they judging the police.
make
like
sure the
watching
police are doing their job.
Yeah.
They're they're a citizen, not a.
But they usually pick people that they know and
Yes.
that's affiliated
That's
with
the
them.
same board
Yeah.
that Don Brown is on. Yes, it.
Don Bond Chevrolet.
So you
Yes.
you ain't know that.
Maybe I
And they
did.
kept
Don
trying to
Brown,
kick him off.
And it's the black lady who got fired from her job, but somehow she turned
Speaking
around and
of
got
getting fired.
And I'm talking about it's
Yeah.
just why I can't be on the board.
Speaking of getting
'Cause you don't
fired
get
because
out
you
here and
didn't
run for
apply,
nothing.
they got
That's what I just say. I just say you ain't go out here and run for it.
I can get a board and tell you if your police is doing bad or not.
You know, you gotta get.
You
got
gotta
to
do your
apply.
research and
It's
check your
everybody on that
numbers.
board is rich. And they own a business around here. Everybody on that police board, that ain't right.
And that's
And
why
that's
the
why
That
they
ain't
were saying that they don't need to be on there. You need to get some outside people
Yes,
who in
people
the
who
city
are
that's
actually
struggling.
in the streets.
Yeah.
right.
'Cause
They don't
straight
see
got all rich people on the
they
board.
don't see the real crime.
They don't
No.
see they not seeing
They
no
don't go
crime.
through it. They don't see it.
So we're gonna get back to that, but yeah, basically here. So this is the same kind of things are happening here. So actually in 2023 they denied first attempt they denied it, and now they're trying to bring it back through 2027. So, but see what they did, the Citizens Utility Board, which is we should have here too. That's the same thing that I was talking about. We got it, since they are a monopoly, like the police force, right? We are citizens.
We gotta do the same thing for everyone.
We gotta be like, whoa. Maybe in Georgia, the rates are like this, right? I mean, you still have to compare them in different states.
Well, maybe everybody needs to stop paying their ass and make them bring their prices down.
Then nobody won't have no election.
Yeah, then we'll all be burning candles. We'll all be burning candles around here.
Shut everybody down.
So, but basically, what they found was $14 million in wasteful spending. At least, probably, right? I mean, of course, that's all we know about.
It's probably more than that. It's way more than that, probably.
Yeah, and then see, they hire other people to do it.
Outside people.
Yeah.
Outside entities that's gonna smack you.
They're gonna cost more because Ameren's
Because
paying
they gotta
them.
pay for their traveling, and they gotta pay for their expenses to stay here.
Yeah, and they're gonna upcharge whatever these third parties are charging Ameren. They're gonna upcharge us, of course.
Why you think they mad at
And guess what? Their shareholders. Oh, speaking of rich people, all the shareholders got $10.8 billion to reimburse.
Right.
Because the company was wasteful spending.
So if you got some money invested into Ameren, you got some money back.
If you got a lot of money, if you're not, you're getting a couple dollars.
But
Whatever.
I'm saying you got some money back.
So it circles back around, right? The people who are on the board are supposed to make sure that if I'm on the board of directors, you are the board of my city, my music. You want to make sure we're smoothly running efficiently and then everything. But then yet they're uncovered this wasteful spending. But we don't know about this wasteful spending, right? Isn't that our job? Wait, what's this? Let me see your receipts.
So how did it get that far gone? Because y'all not doing y'all job either.
And then it circles back
but they
around.
all in on the
Thank you.
because
So everybody
they can get some money.
Yeah.
So they waste it and then they get it back.
Yeah.
And we're the ones that pay for it.
Right.
And they don't lose nothing. They
But
still come out ahead.
But you crazy for saying the truth. They gonna look at you like you got a problem.
Well, according to records, I don't know if it's the truth. That's just what I'm sharing.
Everybody not a slow dummy.
So they're just regular dummies.
You know what I'm saying?
They are just regular dummies.
You got dummies and you got slower dummies. Real talk.
Wait, hold on. Oh, that's Ameren calling. And you know when you call any of these utility companies, the first thing, oh, great, we have great new ways to pay your bill today. Right? That's the
we got a lot of ways for you to pay your bill. Cause
Quick
what you
and
calling
convenient.
for?
They got a way to put you in debt even more and
Quick
more.
and convenient ways to pay your bill. That's the first thing when they
that's
answer
all
the
about
phone.
them paying them though.
We're gonna put you on a budget.
Come down.
Your budget is this.
Budget
every
billing.
month. So, but if you miss this budget, you're gonna have to pay all this over again.
No, you don't have to pay all of it
Boy, they make
over.
you pay it all over.
They don't make you pay it all over. They make you pay what you
Your
got
whole
left.
bill.
So this is Illinois.
Not
So yeah,
paying
so
all
there's
of it.
also look into it. I'll see if we can find one in Missouri. But yeah, we'll sign a petition. If anybody here want to pay extra utility bills, raise their hand.
Stop it.
I don't see any hands raised. So
Hey, the lights go out too damn much to pay some extra money. I mean, soon as the wind blow around it, lights going out. Why would I want to do that?
I got a $700 Ameren bill right behind me.
See?
I just gave him $100 too. It was $8, so it's like
Look,
I'll
I'm
give him
telling
another
you,
$100.
If you stay in St. Louis, Missouri right now,
Get on the
your average bill, the average person bill right now is between $500 and $900.
And look into look into the Citizens Utility Board too. So yeah, we do have a voice. I don't know how loud it is, but let them know that you're not very happy.
Another citizen board to watch them.
That's why I say it's because they the only ones.
Well, no, citizens are a third party, so we keep an eye on the people.
What's up, JP?
So let's talk. So now we're on the subject of wasteful spending. What we got going on here in St. Louis County?
St. Louis County.
There he is, the man. Pull up a chair over there.
Put it on up.
Yeah.
So wasteful spending.
We got Charles in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Come on down. You didn't bring your guitar? Oh, it's all good. You remember that guy? You remember that guy?
She's like, nope.
She got some kitty cat. We got some kitty cats. If you want to vote for Gina for the Remarkable Woman Award,
Yes.
there you go.
Why not?
You just missed it. We were just talking about our wonderful utility company, Ameren UE, raising all the rate hikes. I don't know how your opinion is on that. Do you enjoy paying more money for less service?
Well,
Hey, that's a good way to say it, Brody.
I-
More money for less service.
I think that's basically been going on my entire
They've been
life.
hustling.
You just pay more for everything, you
Right.
get less of everything.
Yeah,
Right?
Right. You're right. Right.
Right? Now, I have the benefit of being a short person, but airlines are even getting tight for a guy like me.
Are you for real? They making
I mean,
the seats too small?
I used to be able to get in an airplane, sit next to somebody,
Uh-huh.
look at them and go,
They say, I'm chilling.
but you can't do that no more, man.
Are they making them that small?
That's
like
small.
that?
And when your seat reclines this much.
And if you notice, right, when you
Enough
used
to make you uncomfortable.
all right, I don't know how old you guys are, but we're not back in the dinosaur days.
Okay.
When you sat in an airplane seat, there was a window right there.
You did?
Now you get in an airplane, the windows are just like wherever because they just keep cramming the seats,
Oh,
but they
make
never.
it-
The windows there.
The windows don't line up with the seats no more.
See, I ain't never
Oh,
rode
wow.
on a
I never
The
knew
windows
that.
don't line up with the seats
And,
no
and,
more.
and the reason they don't is because them planes, they 50, 60 years old.
And they
Ooh,
put
yeah.
extra seats on them.
This guy always gets stopped by the TSA. They don't let him in, so they always shake him. They always frisk him.
I ain't getting no plane. I'm good. I ain't
Snakes on a plane.
I told you, with the day that they put parachutes in, when they fall out the sky to slow the impact, I get on a plane.
They got them.
Well-
What's the face? They got parachutes for the
I
what's
just
the face
sit there.
things.
We're gonna get into.
The people in Chesterfield who fell out the sky, they had a parachute on their plane, and they all lived. Somebody smart. Real talk. Somebody smart.
You would think they would do
Man, you
that.
can't tell me they can't make these planes with parachutes that'll come out there to slow the impact of them falling out the sky. They not cars. They can't pull over and be like, okay, y'all get out until you fix this flat or something like that.
All right, so we're gonna get into one more. We got Charles in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get right back to it. So we like to talk about our wonderful city. How do you think about the county?
Man.
Ooh, you're a
That's
city
why I said
resident
we're having to talk
yourself.
about money.
$80 million deficit. What does that mean?
Where
What
the
is
money
deficit?
at?
Is that good or bad?
Wait. You mean the rich people have an $80 million
Exactly.
deficit?
Is that what's going on?
Everybody keep thinking St. Louis County is the rich. No, they're not. It's more poor mothers in St. Louis County than anything.
And it's funny because the budget's for next year, so they're already in the hole, and it's not even next year
Not
yet.
even next year. This is
So-
what happens when you got the biggest county in the whole state of Missouri.
Because you got your rich folks.
Oh,
and you got your poor folks.
wait, look, here's another famous. Let's use the Rams money to
Man.
fix it, right? How many times has that been thrown around?
I've spent the Rams money myself personally like 20 times.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
I got a new
they
pair of
spend-
shoes with the Rams
The
money.
county
ahead.
got that amount of money, and the city got this amount. And do you know, ain't now one of them touched the money yet?
But they ain't there.
But they in deficit. Boy, hey,
So-
if y'all out there don't know, we all got into the wrong game. Something wrong. We should have got into this politic game. Boy, I'm talking about they living freely and good off us, boy. No faking.
Yeah. So what's that Sam Page out there? Didn't he
Yeah,
get in
Sam
trouble
Page,
for something?
And he a Democrat. It don't matter, but he
Oh,
a
that-
Democrat,
yeah.
but he got Republican ways.
And then now they're saying, hold on, they're trying to blame it on COVID again, right?
about
That was like
everything.
6 years ago. Like, get over it, bro.
Then they try to blame it on it.
Let me
then they
see
try
if
to
there's-
blame the dog place, everything.
Let me
man.
see if there's wasteful spending involved. Let's see
Man,
here.
this is wasteful spending, man. It's St. Louis County, man.
So they don't have much
They don't have
into
much
it,
on
but
that.
We
but
got
yeah.
raggedy-
So
Fred.
we got raggedy roads too.
oh, here we
St.
go.
Louis
Here it
County,
is. Here it is
too.
over here.
No
Hold on. Here we
faking.
go. Here we go. I found it.
That deep night.
to the problems that we are facing.
But first on
course,
Fox, a budget fight may be looming in St. Louis County government if it isn't already underway.
I gotta
The
pay
St.
for
Louis
my
County
mistress.
Council met tonight to talk about next year's budget and a
that's now the
potential
company
$80
fund.
million deficit.
Fox News' Max Dieknight has details from county headquarters in Clayton, including what comes next.
What does come?
Yeah, the
next?
St. Louis County Council appears ready to dig in and fight County Executive Sam Page over the 2026 budget, with one councilman telling us it's time to start cutting. The St. Louis
what?
County Council met twice
Cut
late
what?
Tuesday to talk about next year's
the
budget. County
programs
Executive Sam
of the
Page
people
says
that
he
need
would
'em.
like to
Those are the
use
first to
Ram's
go, right?
settlement funds and tax online purchases to make up for that $80 million shortfall.
Tax
But members of the council
purchases?
feel
They
that's
already shut
not
down
a
Pornhub. I
realistic
mean, come on, what's
solution.
next?
We don't have the money. We're done.
Republican Councilman Mark Harder says the budget needs an overhaul. He blames the county's largest budget deficit ever on COVID-era spending, inflation, and a drop in revenue.
We can't print money like the federal government can. We have to live within our means. We have to. The only money we have coming in is the only money we can spend.
Some people who attended Tuesday night's council meeting feel the county needs to stop wasting money so it can focus on pressing needs like homelessness.
St. Louis County has to start helping its homeless people. It's absolutely
Larry's
essential.
still
It's a
around?
moral issue.
Reverend Larry
he's
Rice
still
points
around.
to people like Sarita Ivy, a mother of 4 who he just helped find housing. Ivy feels more resources could go a long way for families like hers.
Me and my kids, we was homeless, living in our car for about 4 to 5 months. And it was very hard. I wish we could get some more help.
Well, nobody showed up for tonight's public comment period on the 2026 budget. That was right after the council's meeting. Councilman Mark Harder says they could vote on next year's budget.
Hold on, see? Did you hear that? Nobody showed up.
Nobody showed up.
They don't care.
So how come us, a city, well, you guys live in the county, but us city people, we're talking, we're trying to educate people, and the county people don't even care about their own county?
Well, look.
Because the county people didn't show up because it's mainly like they say homeless and poor people can't even get out there. And then if they got cars, the motherfuckers ain't registered right. So you fucking driving to Clayton? No. Poor folks don't go to Clayton.
What do you think? How do you feel about that?
Shit.
Well,
Wasteful spending?
I do. I run a community meeting down in the Patch neighborhood in St. Louis, and 5-6 people come on average. People come when they have a problem.
Yeah.
They don't come because they want to make things better, and they're completely out of touch.
Ooh.
Otherwise, they got some serious issue right in their front yard they can't ignore. They show up and they complain.
They don't have a choice.
People wait until they cannot do anything but complain.
Wow.
Instead of handling it before ahead of time.
Well,
you gotta vote.
This is our society. And I say it like this. You could sit somebody down in front of the television and make them stay there for 10 straight hours watching a show that takes 10 hours to explain.
Exactly.
Can't sit them down for 13 minutes and explain to them something about their own city and their own finances.
And that's crazy.
But they'll complain about it, but like you
They'll
said, they don't
they'll
want to...
spend 13 minutes complaining about it, but they won't listen and get prepared and be engaged and show up and participate in making things better. This is everybody. Apathy is...
Apathy, empathy,
Yeah.
all that is
They're
plays
not
a part
gonna
in today's time. It ain't enough of that going on around. People just don't care.
They don't care. They don't care.
They don't care.
And politicians know
Exactly.
that they can say anything and nobody's going to check. And even if somebody checks, these days you can just make up whatever story you want. Just say it loud enough and people are going to believe it.
Made that up. I didn't really say that.
Yeah.
That sounds like the accountability too.
It's getting thrown out the window.
Yeah, same with
People
our...
say, you could just, it's evident. You can see what's going on, man. People just don't care about what's going on. It's a selfish world right now.
We're gonna come back.
It's a very selfish
We're
world
gonna
right
we're
now.
gonna come back into that. I want to get into you, our wonderful guest for today. Let's tell wonderful listeners who you are and where you were born. What's your story?
My name's Charles Colello. I'm a transplant to St. Louis. I was born in New Jersey.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Been there before.
Yeah, and my father is a lifelong musician. He arranged and produced most of the Four Seasons records in the 60s and 70s. So I spent some time living in New York. I spent some time living in California.
Okay.
Boston as well.
All right.
Been playing music semi-professionally since I was in my 20s.
So you've been doing it for some years.
Yeah, some years. Yeah, yep.
Well,
This
stop
gives
calling
it away.
yourself semi-professional. You're professional.
And so I came here with I met my wife in New York, and I like to say met a hot chick in a bar in New York City. Next thing you know, I'm
There
living
you go. Hold on,
I'm
hold on.
living in a cat farm in New York, in St. Louis.
There it is.
So you from up there? I went up to your neck of the woods, and you know what? I've been to a lot of places.
Yeah.
In your neck of the woods, man, I fell in love with it.
New York is a great city.
I loved it.
New York is a great city. I lived there almost 20 years.
Yes,
But it is expensive.
yeah.
Hold on,
Just
say
like
that.
that West Coast.
Hold
And
on,
tell
I found
people
it.
Move to Texas. You gotta have money when you move to
Man,
these places.
Hold on,
York-
Bud. You forgot it.
Oh, that's
Sure.
15.
You can ring that again when I tell you this one. New York, you want to go to the bathroom in your own apartment, you need $20.
And water bills? Their water bills are high, huh? You can't even flush it.
Everything costs money there.
costs
Everything costs money. Looking out the window costs money.
Man, we went up there. This was like almost 20 years ago. Me and
Yeah.
my guys. Went to the McDonald's. We went to the store. Like, you think we going to the gas station? The gas station's like around here.
Yeah.
They not like the gas station.
That's right.
You just getting gas.
Yeah.
You ain't getting nothing else.
That's
but
right.
just gas.
That's it.
But when we did find places to buy some cigarettes, my partner and them, they smoked cigarettes. Back then, they was paying like $10-some already
Oh, yeah.
for a pack of Newports.
Yeah.
So I can imagine how much they cost right now.
Yeah.
Up there.
Yeah.
That's when Eric Gardner got killed.
Yeah, he got killed
He got
for selling
choked
them cigarettes
single
up there.
cigarettes. That was in New York.
Yep.
He got a chokehold.
Yep.
and
That's
Can't
right.
breathe.
That's right.
Yeah, and it's
Man,
like,
I'm
wow.
Boy, they up there for a pack of cigarettes was $10. That was almost 20 years ago. I know they probably got to be almost $20 by now.
It's cheaper to smoke weed.
Exactly.
Say that again.
It's healthier too.
It is too.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It is healthier
It is.
too. You sure right.
It is. So
Yeah.
I moved here, and being from mostly urban places like Boston, New York, I never experienced what's happening in this city. Is there is an incredible stray cat and dog problem.
Are you for real?
Yeah. New York a little too harsh. It's hard for animals to even exist there outside.
Yeah, because no space.
No space. But here,
Only the rats.
yeah. But here,
Cause
yeah.
they be existing.
They even got people to try to round them up.
Yeah, but here, my first day here, stray cat outside. What am I gonna do? So I start feeding the stray cat.
It's your kid now.
It's right, my cat now. Right, so one cat outside turns into two cats outside. Next thing you know, I'm feeding like 7-8 cats outside.
Are you for real?
Yeah, man. I got
If you
cats in
feed
my
'em.
house. You
Yeah.
feed them, they come around. So we feed cats. It's a regular thing we do. And there was a there was a cat that we would see every day. And one day we go out to put the food out, and she's across the street. She's kind of looking at us like, "Hey, come on over here and bring the food over here."
Like she
Yeah.
got
So we
used to it.
followed
No, she got
her.
other babies.
Yeah, she followed her. She had five kittens in a little field
got babies.
about 3 doors down from us.
Oh.
They'll tell you.
So as soon as we discovered the kittens, it was all over. We started feeding those kittens, and then we started devising a plan because they were all about probably 2 months old at that point. Started trying to figure out how we're going to catch them. And catching 5 cats at once is hard.
Say all them, huh?
So I built a trap. It's almost as big as this table. And we put it in the field, and we set it up, and then we left it there for like a month so they would get used to it. And then we got the mama and the 5 kittens. They were all in there. We'd feed them in it every day. And they were all in it. And when they were all in it at the right time, boom, we popped that trap. We caught all 5 when we brought them in. Then those cats, those kittens, they had been outside for a few months. So they were kind of feral, a little scared of people.
Okay, then.
So we spent a couple months working with them, getting them, acclimated to people, and they all got adopted. But 2 weeks after we got those kitties inside, Mama had 6 more babies.
Hey, she's fertile.
Yeah.
She's fertile. She know I got some help.
She's a hot girl.
Yeah.
She needs to stay up to Broadway street corners, huh?
Well,
She knows she got some help now. That's
yeah,
what that is.
yeah. So those guys were born in the room with the other kittens, and we had, the room. We have a room. It's about 10 by 10-ish to do this kind of thing, and it's got couches and climate control and stuff. And And we had 12 cats in there for basically 4 months while we were feeding them and raising them. And yesterday, my man came and adopted 2 of those babies.
Are you there?
Yeah.
You got kitties?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That way got puppies.
We got enough.
Kitties are where it's at, man. And then 2 of them went to their forever homes today, and the last 2 guys are going to get adopted this afternoon, and that's it. 11 kittens.
All right. That's good. So that's how it started.
So that's your passion right there. Is that what you like to do? Is that what you love doing? Or?
Well, I'll say it this way. You know, I didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on me, right?
I feel you. It is. That's why I say, for you to be an animal God has put that in you, guys.
Yeah.
Because I have a son that's going to go to college to be a veterinarian. So
Oh, nice.
I'm very interested in what you're talking about.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because I see him and I'm like, oh, this ain't normal for a black kid to want to be a veterinarian.
That's a beautiful
My son's
thing.
straight going to college for that. So
That's awesome.
I'm very blessed to know that.
Yeah.
So when I hear stuff like this, I pay very close attention. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Sure. Well, I'll tell you, when we first found the kittens, you know, it's always a question, you know, to wonder exactly how old they are, where did they come from, and what we learned, which was interesting, and you guys showed up at just the right time, because you'll back me up on this one. Those Mama knew she was going to have those babies. She broke into his house and had those kittens. He owns 2 houses. One is empty at the moment.
Oh, okay.
And she broke into that house and had the kittens inside. And he found the kittens and he started taking care of them. But then they got to a certain age, and he spent 6 weeks while they were born and you know, that early stage, calling everybody, trying to find somebody to come take brand new baby tiny kittens. Nobody had room. Nobody could take
That's what I heard. A lot of the shelters are full now. So
Been full like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Real talk.
And he had no choice. He couldn't keep them himself. And Mama took him outside. And once they got out, he couldn't catch them again.
Oh, okay.
And so that's where the whole big trap thing came into play, because we were like, you know, I'm not a pro at this, but I just figured if I'm lucky enough to catch 1 or 2 of them, the rest are going to get wise. By the way, I have a gigantic drop trap that I built custom. Then if you guys need to catch a gaggle of cats, you want to contact me.
Is that what they're called?
Only cats, or do you do dogs also?
I don't trap professionally. I
Okay.
did this out of necessity.
Exactly.
And but yeah, I mean the problem, and so, you know, even once we got them, no shelters, no help, nobody has room. And
Yeah.
I will say with gratitude, a few people on Facebook, you know, you were watching this on Facebook, so that helped. Some people.
Justin is an animal lover.
Yeah, some people came around there.
Lizards and everything.
But the only reason we were able to find homes for those cats was my wife is a Pilates teacher. She's got, I'd say, probably about 1,000 people who cycle through all the schools that she works at.
Okay.
In every class, she'd be like, "I got some kittens. Who wants some kittens?"
She needs to do kittens in yoga or
Yep,
kittens in Pilates, and then she'll find her adopters or her fosters.
That's exactly what was happening.
Yep.
So we
Yep.
got real lucky. We got every one of them got homes, and my favorite story is one of the first 5, because we rescued 5 at first, and they'd already been outside for 4 months.
Oh.
So they were pretty semi-feral, a little on the feral to semi-feral side. And I just started working with them, playing with them every day, spending time with them. And right away, 3 started coming around. 2 were holdouts. Then 1 came around. Now I got 4. The last holdout is like, oh, I got to get this girl. So I picked her up, thinking she was almost ready. And I'm holding her, and she just freaked out. She bit me, and I tried to calm her down. She bit me like 3 more times, like all in like 10 seconds. Screamed her head off, ran and hid, and I was like, oh my God, I broke a cat.
True animal lovers.
And I told the whole story on Facebook, and this woman who does rescues, like you know, serious hardcore rescues, took her in. She's got 3, you know, very traumatized animals that she has brought back, and she took her. It's just a miracle.
That's awesome.
See, that's why I say the man up above know what he does. Because if it weren't for guys like that,
Nobody cares.
And that's why we're here.
Sad to say, but they do not even care.
Majority of the world doesn't even know that the problem exists.
Exactly.
That's part of the problem.
And I agree with you on that.
We're gonna get right into it. We have two more panelists here in the building. Who we got over there?
I'm Jeannie Bloomfield with Stray Paws Rescue.
Paws.
Yeah. I'm Stephanie Fromme with Stray Paws Rescue.
All day long. Y'all been on the news, haven't y'all?
Many times.
Many times. Millions of times.
Many times.
I told y'all.
Say, you the only one they saw
Yeah.
billions.
I
do watch the news.
I don't watch the news either, and I can tell you we've been on the news.
I watch the
I've
news.
seen y'all before. That's what I'm saying.
Actually, yeah, our director has also been featured in a couple commercials with Lufu's Subaru. They're great supporters of ours, and they have done a commercial with us in it.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. 100. The love of animals get you very far in life too. I see.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it gets you very far in life. I
And
see.
then he forget I work at schools. These people come to the schools and all type of stuff. Stop it. I know about straight paws and all that.
You have quite the plethora of information there. So we're gonna dig right in. So so how'd you get started out in St. Peter's, the good old across the river over there?
Well, the rescue's been around way longer than I have or Stephanie has, but it was a different group of people, and then it's kind of evolved into this group of people. So it's been in existence. I don't know the exact amount of time, but I believe the current leadership has been in existence for 6 to 7 years.
Oh, okay. But y'all group of people is what got it known.
And we didn't used to have a physical location. That is
that-
within the
okay.
last 4 to 5 years. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was just primarily foster based for a while. This one is so
So
lovely.
y'all get them together.
You found Lucy, huh?
Lucy's
y'all
snuggling.
find them and give them homes. Find homes
Yes,
for 'em and
yes,
everything.
yes. We're primarily foster based.
Okay.
We have at any given time we have anywhere between 150 to 225 animals in our care.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a lot sometimes. But in our facility we only have 16.
So y'all ain't nothing like the county and stuff like that where you got the wave fee. If y'all got so many dogs, why y'all just don't give them to people?
We talking about that.
You gotta pay for all that.
I understand that, but I'm saying, I'm just saying.
Here's the thing: if you're gonna get something for free, are you gonna take care of it as well as you are?
No, I agree with
If
you
you
on
pay
that.
for it,
But that's why I'm saying
And-
you can't let everybody get it though. I understand that what you saying. 100.
So, and then the other problem is if you can't afford the adoption fee, then are you going to be able to afford
the dog.
care
Right, you're
for
right.
the animal
Right.
if something happens?
Right.
So that's just our mentality
No, that's
is
real.
that you should be able to afford the dog. The other reason we don't give it away for free is we operate completely on donations,
Okay.
100% donations. We get no government funding, no grants. And we have to have money to pay for the vets and do all the vetting that we do. And that's part of one of the big issues too. People will say, "Oh, your adoption fees are so expensive," but what the dog comes with is spayed, neutered, microchipped. They come with all their age-appropriate shots, and then we've also been caring for that dog. We've been feeding it. We've been yes, and so we have to recoup some of that money somehow. And sometimes the vet bills are way over that $325 puppy adoption fee, depending on the situation. So that's one of the reasons that we have to charge. Yeah.
I just had to ask that question because I know a lot of, because I'll be like,
well, the county will do it. Yeah.
With the dog. And I know you can't trust everybody with them because everybody ain't going to love them the same.
Correct.
But what you just said, you just broke it down so eloquently. You understand why y'all did. I do see that though.
So another thing is county mostly that they're open intake, meaning they have to take the dogs in when they're surrendered to them. We don't have to take an animal in. We are a rescue, so we get to pick and choose. Like we're gonna pick this stuff. And that's kind of probably not the right word because you don't want to act like we're picking and choosing one animal over another. But the true reality of it is we can't just open intake because then that's what happens with them having to give away animals or sometimes euthanize animals because that's a real problem
so
too.
Those who in more need are the ones you are after for real.
Yeah, we do a lot of rescue of mamas that are about to have babies because at some kill shelters, they will actually euthanize a dog when it's going into labor. So unfortunately, we don't want that to happen,
Yeah,
right?
that's bad.
So we get a lot of puppies. We love the mamas and the puppies. We have a big heart for them. We get a lot of medical cases that would possibly get euthanized. And we try to give them that second chance. We've had a few of them that they would have been euthanized immediately per the vet. We were like, well, let's give them 24 to 48 hours and see what happens. And we've got a few that are still alive and doing fabulous. And we put those guys, if they're never adoptable, we have what we call hospice, but for dogs. So they'll live with their fosters for the rest of their lives. And we have some amazing hospice fosters. Yes, they are. We have some very, very, very really good ones that they're exciting.
Oh, they going out with a bang then.
They are. We have one. Yeah, we have one that was rescued 4 years ago from deep Texas, almost at the border. He was left by his family. He was hit by a car. He lost his hind legs. We actually just brought him in, and we were like, the vet said he's got to be euthanized. And we said, let us keep him for 24 hours and give him 1 day in hospice. And the foster that has him.
Did you make him one of those wheel things?
I was just going to ask that.
Well, hold on, you're jumping ahead. You're jumping into the punch of our story.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Rewind the tape.
So, anyways, she gave him that 24 hours, and she said, this dog can't be euthanized. It's got a ton of life left in it. The dog was excited and just full of love. And just recently, we've started a fundraising campaign for him, and we have, as of yesterday, raised enough money to get him some wheels.
There it is. Where's that at? Hold on.
So the foster
I love
is
my
now
effects.
working. Yes. So the foster is now working with the company who's doing the wheels, and I would love to give them a shout out, but I don't know who they are.
Prosthetic with wheels, we shot y'all out.
Come on by.
Yes.
We'll shot y'all out.
I'm gonna roll you down Hampton.
Yeah. And so we're in the process of getting him some wheels. So Harvey's gonna have wheels, and he'll be mobile.
His name Harvey?
His name's Harvey.
What's up, Harvey? You finna be rolling around.
Yes. And he's a sweetheart. He's got another sibling in the house with him. Not blood sibling, but he's got a sibling in the house. Her name's Malagra. She is another one who was suggested to be put down. And we did cancer treatments with her, tick-borne illness treatments, many things.
Her, like, face reconstruction
Yes, she lost part of her face. And she's Harvey's live-in brother, and they're both amazing. And
well, y'all done got so good, because back in the day, when your dog break a leg or something, that dog leg was gone.
The dog was gone.
Yes.
The dog was gone, but now they got, I done seen people on TV where they make the cast for them, and it heals the right way and all. I'm like, I done see them make horses casts, and I'm like, oh boy, they got technology, boy. You can bring them all back to life again. You know what I'm saying?
We went to a cat cafe before we talked to Charles. It was over there in Maplewood. But you just go there and you just give them like $10 and you just go and hang out with the cats.
Are you for real?
But most of them were hiding though, so we felt just. But they had a three-legged cat there.
They hide in the house.
Remember that cat house? We went with Sissy.
There's very few cats that are like emotional support animals.
Exactly.
Is I guess the right word to say it.
I'm like, good. They not like dogs.
No. Like Lucy here, she just wants to be in your lap and loving on you. Oh my gosh, she's amazing.
It's because of her.
If you don't pet her, she does one of these.
Yes,
she just did that.
It's because of her and my brother getting a dog is how I started even becoming a dog lover for real.
Oh, that's awesome.
My brother got with somebody, we never had an animal growing up. But my brother got a girlfriend and she taught him to get a dog. He got the dog out.
And that's his daughter.
The dog that fell in love with him, and he take the dog everywhere, tail get colored. And I'm like, I've been taking it. He go out like, he out of town right now, and we got her at the house right now with the purple tail. So stuff like that made me turn into a little dog.
So is Lucy your dog?
Oh no, she a little bitty dog.
Lucy's your dog. Okay.
But them the only two dogs that I've been around with within the past 10 years that made me like, okay, I guess I could be a dog lover.
You know,
you can't not be a dog lover. I mean, I don't know unless you're allergic or something.
They just draw you in, and it's just so hard to to not love some
Almost
of them.
there. They're actually smarter than what I thought they would. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Really
They're just smart. They're just not smart enough to go in the litter box.
Yeah.
See, if we could only train
I'm
dogs.
like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Charles, because we just got the cats yesterday, and they're in a whole new environment, of course. And I woke up this morning, yeah, they go in the litter box already.
That's awesome.
First, like just like that.
But not
so.
a dog.
Yes.
The dog will be. I'll be jumping over, like, look at the
But
bottom of my shoes.
on the funny side, because we was just discussing something about dogs because and I don't know their nationality. I don't know if she Vietnamese or what she is, but I was getting my nails done, and she's like, I got my baby with me, and I was like, she say hi, the little dog's so cute, and then she started speaking English, and then she turned around, started speaking in her native language, and I was like, how the hell these dogs do this? Because I'm like, when she got her as a baby, did she speak her
a dog translator?
language? And then did she speak both of this dog bilingual? I'm like,
Oh,
how the hell do
hilarious.
these
I never
animals
really
do
thought
that?
of that, to be honest
How
with
do
you.
animals do that?
Dog body is bilingual.
But you got cats, you got, because everybody speaks
Real
in different
talk.
languages and everybody have pets.
Yeah.
But it was amazing to see
They
her
are
talk in
actually
both
smarter than
languages
what I
to
thought they
these
were. They
dogs.
are
to
And
this
the dog
dog.
was understanding
And the
both
dog
languages.
understood both languages.
That's awesome.
And I was like, you know what? And I was like, and I ain't even I don't get high enough. Like, people be like, oh, that was one of them high moments. Like,
Yeah.
I just spoke 3 languages to you and you understood everything I said.
It's all the
Or at least she thought they did.
They respond, so I'm
Right.
like, they do. Understand. Somebody,
talk.
how the heck?
They know how to talk.
Oh, yes, they do.
They know how to talk.
Yeah, but how you understand all these different languages?
My
Yes.
mama, once
It's
again,
just the tone.
my mama with a dog loving me. Until my brother brought this dog in our life. My mama sit and look at dog videos all day long. And they talk.
They sing.
They
do
actually
it
know
all.
how to talk. For real.
Cats talk too.
They
yeah.
same way.
Yeah, same.
I'd be rich right now if I had they was doing all this stuff back then. Like my baby, 31, and he had a cat. I was like, we all allergic to animals. We got asthma real bad now that. So he would wash the heck out of this cat. And she would be in the tub. He like washing shit on her. No. People like, who is that? I'm like, yeah, the cat talks. They like, no, that cat. No. She say no the whole time she taking a shower, but she only would let him do it. Like this cat really knew that this was her person, and this person wasn't really hurting him. So she would let him do it. If anybody else do it, she'll like scratch him up. But he literally bathed this cat. I'm like, you quit giving this cat so many baths. She's sick of you. But she would let him.
Yeah.
But she was screaming the whole time. No.
Cat's taking a bath.
Oh, I got a good buddy. His name's Alan, and his cat will sit down right next to him and go, Alan. Alan.
You see how even easy name like that.
Hey, no, cats got an epidemic right now. They fat and overweight right now.
Well, look.
There's some dogs that are too.
They got Civic for the cats now.
No, they do not.
Yes, they do.
Oh my goodness, I did
If
not know
if it's
that.
coming out my mouth, I'm gonna tell you
And
about
they got the
Yes, they
CBD
do.
and the CBD too.
For
Well,
cats.
I know that. I know
They saying there's a lot of Heathcliff cats around here right now.
I'm not gonna say I don't have a 25-pound cat.
Yay!
So you got a big boy. You got a big boy.
I call him the Shaquille O'Neal of cats.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
He's a big boy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The retired Shaquille O'Neal, not the game day Shaquille.
Right, that's right.
You got any questions for them, Charles? Any questions?
Well, you know.
So we came in late. So Charles,
Yeah,
we told you who we were.
Yeah, so I'm just a citizen of St. Louis. And,
Okay.
And
St. Louis City.
St. Louis City, yes.
Damn right.
And you know, and the story I tell is, if you live in St. Louis, and your eyes are open, you're going to see stray animals.
Oh yes.
And so I couldn't help myself. I started feeding them, and the next thing you know, they're all coming around.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we wound up with basically 11 kittens in our garage. And the last of them is actually the last two will be adopted this
He
afternoon.
brought out the bearded
awesome.
dragon.
Yeah, we
Do
had
you have a rescue that backs you?
No.
So do you get them vetted and?
We did all of it. We
Okay.
funded it all ourselves. We literally
Shout out to that, man. That is
You
beautiful.
are a great man.
We just did.
You're like Saint Nick over there.
No, he is. Because like I said,
St. Charles.
Like him,
You are St. Charles, and they're
are in a
St.
bad
Peter's.
predicament. They're in a bad predicament without a man like that around right there. No value.
So you know, for us, when we went to find adoptions, we didn't ask for an adoption fee from the people. Most of the people donated, if not your fee, more, or some less, some none, because some of the people that we gave the cats to, as you say, they're, you know, if they're gonna spend an adoption fee, our concern was, well, they're gonna go to an agency. They're gonna go someplace that has resources. We're just people trying to find people to, and we have no resources. So if somebody was willing to take a cat, we had to know them. We had to meet them. We had to understand that they were good people.
Yes, that's awesome.
And I sit people down and I give them a real dirty look, and I'm like, these cats do not get surrendered, and these cats do not go outside. Are we clear? That's the commitment.
So you put the smack down early, like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So if they messing up, can y'all go take them back if you come to find out the person y'all had all the right credentials? Y'all give to.
It happens. It happens.
Do y'all go
I mean,
take
you
them back from
can only research people so much. Obviously.
That would be catnapping.
Well, yeah, we don't try to take them. We try to get them to surrender them back.
Well, yeah.
But we do have in our contract that they cannot just take a dog and take it to like another agency or anything.
Stuff like
so
that.
we get first right to
Give
take
it
the
back.
animal
Okay,
back.
okay.
And then we go through a little process too because we are so full. Our problem is we can only house 16 animals inside of our building.
Yeah.
And that's actually
I
per
thought it
the
said 100
department.
and something. Was
No, that's in our care, but inside our actual building, we can only have 16 dogs.
Oh, okay.
And that is per the Department of Agriculture. So we can't go over that. We can get in trouble with the Humane Society and all that ourselves.
It's like a daycare.
It is,
Can't
yes.
have
We're very regulated,
I
yes.
thought y'all is a humane society.
You are the daycare pretty much for
Yeah.
I mean,
So we will then have to vet the reason why the dog's being returned, things like that.
Okay.
And that's big because you have to look and see what happened. Why are you wanting to return this dog? What's the reason? And we talk about people being able to afford it. That's one of the big things that people say. I can't afford the vet care. I can't. Or ever since COVID, during COVID, everybody got animals and they were home with their animals. Well, now everybody's under the assumption I can't leave my animal at home alone. They actually get separation anxiety.
Wow.
Yes, they do.
But there's training you can do to overcome that versus the fact that they're going to come back to the building and be in a kennel for 23 hours a day, 24 hours a day.
I think they'd rather like being floating around.
They would rather be at your house alone. Yeah.
That's why I don't have.
That's why I bring Lucy here. I don't want her in the cage all day.
Yeah.
I mean,
When they mad,
Well, they're going to be they'll be in a cage all day at our facility.
seriously, yeah.
Without,
I mean, I gotta
except
work
for
till
they're
6, so.
out in the yard time. Or we have an amazing. I cannot brag on our village of volunteers enough. They assemble and they come together like no other I've ever seen before. My paid job is actually in nonprofit as well, and I've never seen people come together the way that they do in rescue.
Because people love animals.
They do love animals,
People do love
Yeah. The truth is the best people you find online are the ones that are taking care of animals, and there's a whole network of people who
there are.
If you're in trouble and you need somebody to help, they're out there. You got to put the word
I'm
out.
just looking at education, informational every day before I come to the show.
Yeah.
I'm constantly looking at the not sue me all and doing all and it just seemed I like watching it, but I've never been no lover in it, but I like to watch that type of stuff. But then come to find out my son finna do it. Oh, we got something in common now. We can talk this language all day long.
Yeah.
All day, so.
Where's he going to school at?
Missouri, as a matter of fact.
That's awesome.
University of Missouri.
We need more veterinarians. We do.
And it's shocking. I was a football player and all this. Son, we did. He comes from another area. I don't
do you have an in-house vet, or do you use like a third party?
We use several vets around the St. Louis area. However, our direct partner that we partner with a lot, only because of our location and we have an agreement with them, is Animal Talk out in Wentzville. I think we're at from Animal Talk?
From Vision.
They let them loose.
Nice.
1995.
Awesome.
Young buck.
So the Animal Talk, I'd have to say we're there daily.
Okay.
Because with the number of animals, at least someone from our rescue has an animal there daily.
Okay.
They're great partners of ours. They're very, very good with our animals.
Okay.
We can't give them a big enough
Well,
shout
you're
out.
a fantastic city anyway, Westfield.
Yeah, it is.
Greatest city.
St. Charles County is,
Yeah.
is and there's
It's almost as cool as St. Louis.
St. Louis ain't got nothing on St. Charles County. I'm sorry, B. I live down here. I grew up down, and I
what that
lived up
means.
there. St. Louis has nothing on there. It's just everything's way better.
At least you don't have a budget deficit out there.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just saying, anybody want to raise their kids, you would rather be up there.
No, you had the wasn't the clown judge in St. Charles?
No, he had the Elvis wig.
Oh, the Elvis judge. He was in St. Charles.
Leave St. Charles alone. It's a lovely place.
All right. Next question.
I love it. I do too. I love it.
So how do you find your volunteers, and how do you link up with people since you're kind of on your own?
Facebook mostly.
We do a lot through Facebook.
Word of mouth too, probably, because I've roped in a couple friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of
I'm
friends.
like, hey, you want to come see the dogs? Let's go take them for a walk.
And then you tase them. And you tase them and lock them in a closet. All right, you're here now.
I have a friend that I said, hey, and Sarah's gonna laugh at this story. Hey, do you want to walk dogs with me at the shelter? And she's like, yes, let's sign up to do that. Well, she walks them every twice a week or 3 times a week.
Oh, you got to really love that.
Yeah. And so she's like, when are you coming to walk with me? I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be there. I got other jobs I have to do.
Clearly you read Tom Sawyer.
Yes.
That was fun.
Exactly.
Nice.
So yeah, we just rope them in, or like you can be, like we were talking about your wife being a Pilates. We have a yoga event that we do with one of our volunteers. She's a yoga instructor, and we do puppies and yoga. And we can usually like rope out of that. Either if we're not an adopter for a dog, we can usually, hey, we need volunteers, or we need fosters.
So y'all bring out all the lovely dogs and let them come in.
They get to play with them, and then you rope them in. So a lot of we do a lot of adoption events, especially from spring to fall. There's every weekend, I think we have at least one, if not more.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so
It's
we'll
not
go to
so
different.
much like now, but
Right, because a lot of them are
multiple
outside.
events every weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
always
at
something.
adoption events is where you can also rope in your volunteers.
Right.
So we do a lot
And
there.
vice versa, because I went to an adoption event at the pet store because we found 5 stray kittens when we were house shopping. And 2 of those cats are now mine. They
come with the house?
They
have the contract?
No. That was a different
Adoption
house.
fee waived.
But we took 2, and there were 3 more, and I was just convinced we had to rescue all 5. So I trapped the 3, and I met one of the people that I met at the adoption event, and they took those cats, agreed to take those cats, and as it turns out, 2 of those cats became their cats. They never rehomed them.
It's hard. We get a lot of foster fails. We don't think of it as a fail. I mean, if you.
It's a win.
Yeah.
It's really
At least you gave it a try. I mean,
Well, no.
not like green
no.
beans,
See,
but if you try your green beans,
no.
if you don't like it,
You're understanding it backwards.
Yeah,
Foster
foster
fail
fail.
means they keep the animal.
They fostered it. So that's what I was getting ready to say is it's not really necessarily a bad thing in our eyes.
Exactly.
They've gone to stay with the foster. We've tried to find them a home.
And they end
and
up
then
keeping them.
a lot of times the dog or cat will get an application. And then the foster will be like, oh, I can't let this animal go. I'm just going to go ahead and adopt it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, I mean, that to us is a win. You know, I mean, they're in a loving home. We've already vetted the fosters, so we know they're in
And I'm
good
too
hands.
emotional for that.
It is hard.
I'm too emotional because I was going to be a foster parent as well, and I was like, I can't
But
give them
you have
away.
to put yourself in a different.
I
people
can't get
ask
an
me-
animal away. I can't get the kids. I can't give them. I'm too emotional for
Well,
that.
people ask all the time, how do you do that? How do you do your work? How do you give them up after you've had them?
Okay.
You have to go at a different mindset. We actually, Stephanie and I shared a rescue dog that we both were kind of drawn in by him, and he was our favorite. Yeah, we did. But I always say, like, the biggest thing is you know that you're sending them onto a great home, and then you know you're going to help the next one.
Yep.
So that one moving on is opening up that spot for us to rescue another one, because sometimes when our building's full like it is now, we can't take in any animals.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's okay. We can't take in any animals because we have no spot for them. You know, we can put out, oh, do we have a foster? But most of our fosters have a lot of animals. They do, not a lot, I shouldn't say, but they have more than one. They have their own, plus they're fostering one or two. So you're kind of limited, and then you get somebody who fails, which is an amazing scenario, but when you actually can pass that dog on to an adoptive family, you are doing so much because you get to take in that next
It's
animal.
better than them just going and drop them off at the corner
Still
of the
couldn't
street
do it.
and leaving somewhere.
I applaud y'all. I
And that
can't do
happens
it.
a lot.
I know that. I see a lot
I
of
be
it
like,
happen.
keep. I'm gonna keep everybody.
The dog we were gonna bring today.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
Yes. So unfortunately, we haven't dog tested that dog yet, so we didn't
weren't
know.
sure how if he was like super friendly.
Yeah, we know he's amazing with people, but we weren't 100% sure how he does with another animal. We haven't had him that long, and because he's extremely heartworm positive, we try to keep his, his anxiety levels or excitement levels down.
They act like human beings too, huh?
They do act like human beings. Yes, he's got a heart condition. He was found up in North County, in Florissant actually, or like off of Pulse Ferry Road. One of our rescue partners got a call from her veterinarian's office saying that there was a female dog running loose. Lo and behold, it was not a female, it was a male, but he had a ton of fluid on his belly. He had was extremely heartworm positive, and so
He looked pregnant.
he did look pregnant.
So you looked at pregnant and stuff.
So they thought it was a girl.
So they thought it was a girl until the rescue partner of ours got the dog into her car, took him to the vet. He had, when she found him, he was near a bed and a bag of dog food next to the dumpster. So he was truly abandoned by his people. So she got him to the vet, got him immediate care. Funny statistic to that is one of the medications he's on for his heart is Viagra.
Wow.
So who would have known?
Now you can tell he's a male.
Now, yeah, and so that was one of the other reasons we didn't want to bring him with Lucy being a female. He's unneutered and he's on Viagra. I don't know. It was a risk we didn't know.
What kind of operation you running here now?
Right. So exactly. So that's why we left him in his kennel.
It's not OnlyFans, it's only dogs.
Hey, he ready to go.
Yeah. So
I was gonna ask. So, like, is it like a rent to own kind of process? If I want to foster first, and then if it, like you said, if it fails / succeeds, then it can turn into an adoption.
That's a great way to put it. Justin,
We may have to use that.
rent to own.
Loan to own.
So we do have
Puppies don't want to feel like they're being rented.
a dog that is like heartworm positive or has a medical condition that is curable. They'll get over it. We'll have them in foster homes, and it's called foster to adopt. You hold on to that dog, you foster it until it's cleared medically. We take care of all the bills while they're medically being treated. All of their food, all of their stuff.
That's where the money comes in, right?
Exactly. So you would not believe how many animals we take in that are heartworm positive or sick, and
that gets expensive after a while. I can imagine.
Expensive, yes. Heartworm positive animals will cost sometimes upward of $1,000 to $2,000.
You take insurance? Have animal insurance though, right? Does that apply? Animal insurance?
Not for us.
No.
We just have a deal with our vet.
The average person ain't got that type of money.
Oh, I got.
Spend on
all the strains
But the good news is we get them in, and the heartworm preventives are so much more affordable than the treatment.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
It'd be awesome if people would just. And there's now a shot that lasts a year, and it's I think half.
So is it
half or a quarter of it. It goes by size.
150 sound better than 300.
Well, I mean, you're gonna spend $300 on a year's worth of heart flea and tick and heartworm.
Then you don't have to remember.
That's how much that stuff costs.
And you don't have to remember.
You're just you're going for your yearly shots.
It's like Phil's birth control shot.
Easier.
Yeah, see, I love all of that, but yeah, it was hard to even, cause like I said, we all got like really busy, and first we had a cat and a dog. We had to get rid of it because we left St. Louis and moved to Alton, and we didn't have nobody to watch them until.
Alton, that's like 18 minutes away.
It's another state still, but you going to somebody
All
else.
the way across the
I went
river.
to somebody else's house before mine was done, so I I couldn't take my cat and dog with me, so I had to give away. Then we moved back to St. Louis again, and we ended up doing it again. But then the boys got older and everybody got busy. Everybody had business. My one son had 2 businesses and he wasn't even 18. My other son went to the military. All type of stuff. I'm busy. Everybody was just so busy. And then, like you said, we didn't want to leave them by themselves. Then all that anxiety, and then we would do pits. So, I mean, literally just chewing the wood off the door. They done broke all the doorknobs. I'm like,
okay, hold on. Speaking of that,
why are you so?
Speaking of that, do you ever watch those videos where these people are literally watching the dog tear up their furniture, and instead of stopping them, I'm gonna film it.
Yes. Yeah.
No, I ain't fit.
My dog's eating my couch. Wow, look.
Right? No, they literally do that stuff.
When you leave them by themselves, they most definitely do that.
And one time, the one, I was like, I'm done. So my son was like, I'm gonna keep this one. Then he was like, oh, I'm just gonna put him in my room because he can lay in my bed. Now they went to Sam's and had all the 2 big old boxes of chips that got like 40, 50 bags of chips in or whatever. He opened every last one.
And he ate it.
No, he didn't even eat it.
He just
threw it all over their beds.
Show you was mad.
He was mad.
Just to show you, don't leave.
And we cried like babies when we had to get that dog away. We was like, but we actually put them online and stuff like that. We was like, you got to be able to do it. And my brother had one too. They went to a farm. So we gave them the kennels and somebody actually picked them. I was like, this is the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life. I don't want another one.
Yeah. Well, and for us, we've actually rehomed some strays. We got off, fully grown cats that they just came around, and the ferals they run, but then there's the strays, which are the ones that people just they abandon. You can tell the difference because they are not people shy.
Yeah.
And they are bad at defending themselves. They get their asses kicked by the other cats and animals outside.
It's a tough life out there.
So sorry, I'm not.
Secret life of pets.
But you bring them in and I got cats in my house. So the thing that makes it possible for me to rehome a cat is the financial reality. I don't have room and I can't afford another to keep another animal.
Exactly.
And so. But there's a big difference. The cats that come off the street that are not kittens. Kittens don't know any better. But the cats that come off the street, when you take them in and you show them love and you feed them, there's never a more grateful animal. The ones in my house, they're like, "Where's the caviar?"
Fancy feast.
Yeah.
Rolling their eyes. He ain't lying because we had a cat like that. And she had to look you up and down at the food and that ain't what I eat.
Yeah, right.
And then hit you on the ankle
so they're bougie.
Yeah. Bougie. We had a bougie cat.
But it happens. It happens quick.
They get bougie.
You bring in a cat.
I don't eat that.
From the cold. Day one, they're like, "What you got there? Dried up fish eyes? That's delicious."
Yes.
About 3 weeks later, they're like, would you tell the chef the steak's a little rare today?
Well, I have to tell you, the dogs are like that too. Yeah. When they've been made comfortable in a home, they kind of become hey, I own the place now.
Yeah. Or get silly and the cat eat the dog food and the dog eat the cat food. Now his big old dumb self over here hungry because he done ate the little food from the cat and he hungry. I'm like, that's all the cat get, boo. Eat your food. We had one do that before because we always had a cat and a dog. But I'm like, why are you eating the cat food? That's why you hungry. Hey, weird.
I think it's just a universal truth. What's that? I'm not supposed to do that? Let me do that.
I'm gonna eat that.
But then you hungry because you won't eat your food.
Right.
We had a dog do that. We was like, that's not yours. And sit there like, I don't know what food.
Once they get a taste of what we eat on, they don't want to go back to that.
He was eating cat food.
I'm assuming you don't recommend that as table
eat
food.
what we eat, I don't want to eat either. No. Something about it. If
they
don't like it, it ain't good for me neither. So I'm like, if you ain't.
If they turn their nose up at it, you know not to eat it.
It's wrong, something bad. If they turn their
But they also smell butts, though. You forgot that.
But they smell 20 times better than I can, and they see something in there. It's not right.
I'll tell you something about.
I don't know. I had animals at my house that would eat vegetables
all day long.
All day long because it was just something different and delicious.
Like a mother.
We had a dog that had it.
It's what you give them. It's what they get their mouth set
they
for
like
or whatever. Man.
Yep.
So.
And then all of a sudden they don't, and you're like,
weird.
Hey, I want that real deal Holyfield.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, no, that's. I mean, cats are like, I'm only gonna eat this one can. So then you could order a case, and they're like, yeah, that was yesterday, dude. I don't eat that anymore. Did you get the update?
You switching up on me like that?
Yeah.
Oh, you switching up.
And they
on
won't
me.
eat it. That cat food will sit there forever, and they'll walk back.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And we had. I also had one that was in love with chicken. I don't know what it was about chicken. This cat will. That's the same cat that cried for the bath. This cat will freak out when I fry chicken. I don't like. You couldn't get on my tables. You couldn't do none of all that stuff. This cat will sit there and cry. And I was like, get your cat. I could cook. I cooked every day. This cat didn't care about nothing. As soon as I fry chicken, freaks out.
Yep.
And if you left, you had to literally lock her away to eat your chicken. And my son messed up one day. He went and put his food in the room and left it on the thing. He wanted hot sauce.
Gone.
Came out, had his door open. She went on. He got in there. She had took all his chicken. It was gone. Out, and you had to put it on as long as it was laying on something, or she'll knock it on the floor. But her food, she wouldn't eat nothing touch the floor except the chicken.
I got one that was raised on food.
Yeah.
Even dogs do that.
If her food fell on the floor, she don't eat that.
Or I'm gonna wait till everybody leave before I start eating.
No, one of my girls, she was actually, when they were tiny kittens, I discovered that there was a guy who was like a maintenance guy who was bringing like these big trays of leftover food and feeding them human food.
Oh yeah.
And that girl,
yeah.
if I put, it doesn't matter what I'm eating. I put my plate down, she comes right up, and if I don't cut a little, it gotta come off my plate. If my, somebody prepares it in the kitchen, it could be the same food, and they bring it out and they give it to her. She's not interested. Gotta come off my plate. I gotta cut it for her, give it to her, or she will sit there and she'll grab at it. She'll take it off my plate.
Oh,
that's how his cat was.
That's doing too much. Whoa.
If it was chicken,
she's my cat wife, man.
Yeah,
she gets special treatment.
Yeah.
I see that. So, no fight.
I had to start cooking her chicken like this is yours, but I couldn't put it in her cat dish. It had to go on the floor next to her, but she won't eat none of her food off there. But her chicken had to go on the floor. But her food couldn't go on the floor. But she hollered the whole time I'm cooking.
Kitties do you when they feel like doing you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cats is funny.
They're not gonna do you.
When they little, they all over you. Once they get a year older,
they also
nose turned up at you. You like, let me rub you, not today.
I wanted to know, is there some kind of network, or could it be developed between the different shelters? Because like how it is in the music industry, you got different record labels and different groups and everything, right? But it's like they're all kind of doing their own separate thing. But just anything collectively, if you come together, you'd think you would be better off. But let's say your shelter is a little short. You have some empty room for animals, but another shelter is overcrowded. I would say some kind of like inventory where all the shelters can combine maybe and help each other out. Something like that.
Everybody don't love the dogs and cats.
Or are they kind of like, are they all kind of all for themselves like the music industry?
Look, everybody don't love dogs and cats the same.
That's kind of
I'm talking within the shelters.
That's kind of a loaded question. We have we have other rescues that we work with to help each other out. Like when we
different organizations, you mean?
Other rescue facilities.
Yeah.
And then we will pull from like the city and county facilities if they've got animals that are at risk because of overcrowding. Yes, there's volunteers there that if you're in the rescue world, you belong to all the Facebook pages.
Exactly.
So and you get contacted constantly to help out. So there is a lot of helping each other out. But as far as the facilities themselves, yes, they all kind of operate their own
Everybody
way.
got different beliefs.
Everybody's got different ways of handling.
Different beliefs.
Like we don't do same day adoptions at our facility.
Okay.
So we have a vetting process that you have to fill out an application.
Yes.
It's like getting a gun.
Exactly. So we have to.
You can't buy a gun.
So then you go to we do a background check, making sure that there's different things. You haven't turned in a dog to be and then the next step then is like if you have an animal, we're gonna like bring that animal to your home and we're gonna help do the introduction to make sure that those animals are gonna get along okay. Because the last thing we want to do is, and it happens even though like we always say you have to give them the 3-3-3 rule, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months.
Okay.
Because a dog's personality will settle in after 3 days. after 3 weeks, after 3 months. And you'll see sometimes a little bit of little changes, because then they start to realize, oh,
I'm safe.
I'm safe here. And now these are my people, I need to protect them.
I'm a part of the pack. I'm a pack.
Exactly. So there's different things. We always say give them 3-3-3. But you'll have different scenarios where you're like, if you adopted those out same day, you wouldn't be able to do those background.
Exactly.
You wouldn't be able to do all those checks. And our thing is just, it's not always foolproof, but we've done the best that we can to try to figure it out. And maybe, we've had some that were like, this dog might not be the right one for you, but we have other dogs that are.
For those out here don't know what the word vetting is, it means just like they do to your president. They put him in the president. They vet you. They know your background. They know everything about you.
Yeah.
But that's what's up. But yeah, animals. I'm emotional to all of it. Even when I teach. Even when I was just doing preschool and I was preschool teacher, they was like, "Girl, if you don't shut up, she going next door." I was like, "Oh, my baby leaving," and then, but I wasn't as worse as some of my students though, because all you hear is in the morning time. So those was the kids that, like, you don't belong in Miss Wade room no more. You over here, and they at my door just screaming and Bloody Mary and crying because they want to come in my room. I was like, you graduated, but I'll be worse than them. I'm like, just for my children going from a grade to a grade or a step to a step that I teach, I'm emotional with. So I already knew, and I've been teaching for 30 years. I taught my own kids. I done taught some of my grandkids, all of that. I already knew that I couldn't do it. Because I'm like you, if anything, anybody or animal, anything that I would foster, I know I'm going to keep it. Because I'm just that emotional and that attached to. Yeah, because it's my family now.
I'm not going to say.
My animals, my family, my kids, my family. That's my family now.
We got 2 left out of the 11. I'm not going to say I haven't cried 9 times.
Right.
I don't think I can take my heart bad too. Like she said, I was born with a bad heart. I'll be 56 next month. My heart can't take that. I'll be like, give me my baby back. I've been to have a house full of cats, dogs. I was like, nah.
So you do mainly dogs and cats, you said, and they're on different sides of the building. They're segregated.
So we don't even have cats in the facility.
Yeah,
cats are
in foster homes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
They're in the organization, not physically, I guess.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes. In foster homes, we have it's under 100 cats. We fluctuate. I mean, all the numbers fluctuate, obviously.
It's like in a database, I guess.
We have a database, yes, and they fluctuate. But yeah, we have more dogs than cats. We've had situations too where if we don't have a cat foster, we'll do, and they're feral. We've done situations too where we'll bring them in, and we will have them spayed or neutered.
Okay.
And then there's an agreement with like the Department of Agriculture that you can do like a catch and release with them, but you have to like spay and neuter them first.
Okay.
We don't choose to do that.
Exactly.
Yes, because yes, because that's the biggest thing. And every animal that leaves our facility has to be spayed or neutered. There's no exception.
That makes sense.
The
So you
Department
say,
of
do you
Agriculture,
do it, or they have
We take it to
adopters have to do it, or do you guys do it?
well, if they are adopted before the right age, we set it up with our vet. They
So
take
they can come in and do
the
it.
dog or cat to our vet. They spay and neuter and we pay the bill.
Okay.
But per the Department of Agriculture, we have to have every animal spayed or neutered.
Okay.
We're not bound by any regulations because we're just citizens, but every cat that we've rescued has been spayed and neutered.
Okay.
All shots, all of it. Yeah.
That's what's up, y'all. I appreciate it, but Leah, like I said, I'm better off like trying to, but I'm allergic to everything too. It's crazy because, like I say, our cats and dogs get washed to death. But if I like rub it too long, I'll flare up. I just can only play for a while, and then I got to immediately go wash. But all of us like that. But I'm gonna have to get a fish. There you go.
Or a robot dog. One of those robot dogs.
But that's the crazy thing about it. Our animals in our own home, I guess, because we do clean them so much, and we don't let like the fur, all the stuff just be around. Like some people, you could walk in, and hair, cat fur, all that. People never knew, and we had both. But I'm just saying, as long as I can walk in and it's clean like that, I don't have a problem. But if it's so much,
I don't know. We clean up, and I still have 2 dogs that shed like their.
Yeah, a lot of animals shed.
Yeah.
You can't stop Lucy for shedding.
Right.
But I'm saying
I try to make her sweep her own floor.
But what I'm saying is our stuff was clean.
has dog hair on it.
You clean up after your own animal.
Black jogging pants. Lucy come over here, boy. I'm going home looking like Lucy.
And she does it on purpose.
Exactly.
There's plenty of room for her to walk by, but she'll like
And I have to
shove it
keep
in
her.
and she walk by like, oh, thanks,
She
Lucy.
do. I have to keep Lucy from doing that now. I be like, stop, Lucy. Because actually, we've been around, 7 years? Been around you about 6, 7 years. So, Lucy been brought up. She was born in while we was around. The other baby was around. So, I'm used to Lucy. I seen Lucy 2 or 3 days out of a week for the last 6, 7 years. So, it's like I'm kind of used to her. But when you still, it's not a lot of dog hair laying in her. Nothing was going to make. So, I don't know if I'm just used to her. But if I rub her too much, I'm going to flare up.
Right.
So, yeah. But I'm used to Lucy.
I was wondering how can you apply? You said you don't have any grants or any funding. Is there somewhere where you can apply for them, or have you tried, or how difficult is it to seek help?
Process. It's a process. There's a lot of information that they ask for, and sometimes like a lot of places will hire professional grant writers because like it's about getting the wording correct.
You just do it on AI now. You don't need that.
ChatGPT.
Yeah. Maybe we could try that.
I can help you out.
Yeah. So and then again, we're all volunteers, so it's finding the time or something like that. We do have a couple people that have been trying to write some and get but there's specific grants for like a one-time this or one-time that. So yes, I'm sure, but I don't think there's no government funding for us. So
we can send money overseas, but we can't help our own animals.
Well, there you go.
That's wild. Yeah. So
we can't even help our own people.
Right. Let's not on the animals.
Animals are kind of like people. They don't have to pay bills and don't talk.
Animals are better than people because they love us unconditionally.
They love
we
us
don't deserve
unconditionally,
animals.
And the difference between
they will
an animal,
judge us though.
They will judge you, but they'll still love you.
Yeah. But the difference between animals, especially urban strays and homeless people, is a homeless person has language skills. They have the capacity to communicate and possibly help themselves. Animals cannot help themselves.
They can't buy their own food.
They can't buy their own
people in the world like you guys.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
But that was the question I was gonna ask. Do you guys seek out people to write grants for you, or to try to get the grants to write those proposals or whatever? Have you received any yet?
We've talked to a few people, but it's an ongoing process. So it's like you need somebody to be able to do it more on a full-time basis than just randomly. In rescue work, you wear a lot of hats. Like Stephanie and I do fundraising. We're on the fundraising committee. We also do the social media. We walk dogs. We help clean the facility sometimes. So like you wear many hats. Occasionally foster or bring them home for the evening. We do a lot of day trips with our dogs and animals to keep their mind stimulated and keep them from getting like kennel rot. And we all have real jobs because how else do we support being able to donate our money and resources to the animals?
She got a coat.
All that energy coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
I got some energy to be able to do all that all day long.
Some days it's tiresome,
Well,
but
I don't have kids, so I got a lot.
So you got a lot of energy.
I got a lot of time.
my kids are all college age, and actually my girls are the ones that got me involved.
Yeah, that's why I used to tell them when I get out of work. They like, Miss Wade, what you get ready to do? I'm like, I'm getting ready to go home to my real job. I do have kids. Because for some reason, kids think that if you're a teacher, you got a mama? Yeah, I got a mama.
What did I tell you when I was growing up, I thought about teachers. I thought teachers were superstars.
You got kids?
I see my teacher in the store. I'm like, teacher, what is you doing here? You supposed
to they see me in the store, they fall out. It freaks them out.
Well, they don't get paid like superstars.
They should.
They should. Miss Wade, you got a mama? You got kids?
To put up with these kids that's going to
they
school
think you
now,
live at the school.
They should get super paid.
What would be? I guess what would be like your happiest or greatest story, and then the story that was like your maybe a bad story, I guess.
Oh, like personally in rescue?
Or with the company in general, or what you've heard, or greatest story and kind of the one that maybe didn't work out the way it was supposed to.
I know. I think it's Red Bear. Stephanie and I shared a love for a dog that was a little troubled, but when he loved you with all his heart. And he actually lived with me for a few months. He got adopted, and then he got returned. And then he sat in our kennels for about a little over a year. And he got himself in a little trouble a couple different times, but we were able to find him home, Forever Sanctuary down in Texas.
Is that right?
Yes, there's a great partner that we have down in Texas that will take in animals that need a forever home to live out their life. Stephanie, myself, and one other volunteer actually just went down to visit there last month. Stephanie and I drove him down there to begin with. To drop him off in April. And then we went down last month to visit, and it was awesome. We got to spend time with them. We helped work on her ranch, and
all land to run on.
Like what, 100 acres?
She's 95 acres.
I think she got some. I'll take that as a success story.
Or cat or whatever, run around land and come back and they
got all friends,
right?
And family.
That's my personal one, probably.
I would say that.
Probably one of the worst is when you rescue an animal. You know they're in grave danger. You know that they're possibly beyond helping, but you try anyway, and then it doesn't work. We've had a couple that happens to. You don't want it, but it happens. I mean, they're beyond being able to get healthy. We recently had a poor soul that was in a foster home, a great foster home, amazing foster home, and the neighbor dogs dug underneath the fence, and they ganged up and attacked her. And it didn't end the way we wanted it to, but.
So you can't be teaching your dog to be out here trying to kill.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Certain dogs you don't even have to. They just automatically.
Some of them just have an instinct that they don't. I mean, I always say.
Make a pit bull mean when he is a natural.
But pit bulls are the most sensitive.
They are very sensitive.
Those dogs ain't gonna do
all your heart.
They gonna go to war.
But any dog will do that if they love you.
It's not just pit bulls.
But the pit bulls are like they strong.
They have a bad reputation.
But pit bulls are the biggest babies ever.
They are. They need blankets when they go to bed. I know. I have one that loves me.
They
be crying and acting like big babies. They would not. They so cute, ain't they?
Because you like long hair.
I had a
father foster parent right here.
Give him a golden retriever.
I do, but I'm a Rottweiler lover too. But I want a golden retriever if I ever do get
for real.
You want to accept the mutt from the shelter?
It's something about their eyes. They look like they always
dumb.
No,
they do be looking like lost.
Sometimes they're like,
You know what I'm saying? It's just the sad puppy eyes. That's pound puppies.
We had a retriever when I was about 20. My roommate and I rescued a dog that was a retriever. Her name was Gabe. Gabe was the friendliest dog I've ever known. And I'm sitting on my back porch with the dog. And a woman drives by in a car, slows down, rolls down her window. I'm like, oh, this doesn't happen to me very often. And she goes, hey, and she goes, hey, Gabe, and the dog runs out and jumps up on the window. I'm like, damn dog knows more people than I
do. The dog was known in the hood.
Man, the hood dog. No faggot on that.
Gabe must have been walking down Broadway too, huh?
I'm hollering. Yeah, I love my little dogs. That was the last one we had. We always like to say pits. And we, like I said, the last one was so friendly. And the one my grandkids just had a few years ago. And the mom came home. She came over there and got the kids, put the dog in the car. The window down, they rolling down our street. They playing. She come back up to us. So she staying here to your house. She done jumped out the window to play with the kids down the street. I'm like, the lady across the street called to me. Oh, they got a pit and it's bad. police came, the dog was playing. They was like, ma'am, just stick the dog behind the house further when you drive by, nobody can't see him. I'm like, we have always had pets, and they was more friendly than any of our other dogs. Like, don't get me wrong, if you step out of line, they gonna, but they liked everybody. They didn't attack. You couldn't get loud and like you say or doing.
It's all about how you raise them.
But the thing is, even the mailmen out there, how they all the dogs go after them. Our dogs did, but our dogs didn't do it. They was playing with them.
What is it about a mailman?
Because it's a uniform. I think it's uniform. Sometimes dogs. I think sometimes dogs are a little offset
And that's
by
what we was
uniforms.
laughing about.
What is this guy in this blue uniform?
Not the mailman, not the police. Our dog was playing with them.
Our personal dogs will bark at Amazon, and my husband will tease and say, "You keep telling me," and I'm like, "Hey, be quiet. Be quiet. Stop telling him that the
Only
Amazon driver's
truck
here."
out there.
Right. I'm like, they're our friend.
Good Lord. Hey, you ready to get
Every
the
year.
Amazon drive?
Yeah.
Every year you take.
Because today time the Amazon drive, they're not trustworthy. So I'm with the dog on her. No face.
Keep throwing your pack.
We got about 5 minutes left, so
Okay.
we're gonna see what else we got. So
I got a question, if you don't mind.
yeah, go for it.
What do you say, you guys, to people like me? Like, what resources are there for people who are trying to help animals, but are stuck because you guys are saturated and there's no place to turn?
I would say team up with a rescue. Personally, that's what I think. I would say team up with a rescue, get a reputable rescue that you can partner with, because it sounds like you're willing to foster them, but you could use help with some of the resources. And a lot of times, we talked about not having an in-house vet, but sometimes you do get a discount with some veterinarians' offices. So, like some of the bigger rescues, they do have. We're smaller, but some of the bigger ones have in-house veterinarians, and maybe you could work with them to maybe not pay that so much out of cost.
Okay.
And we'll take care of their advertising too. So there you go. So we'll trade off.
Like, don't they have like those dog buses where they do shots and spay and neuters for discounted prices?
It's that quick fix, I think.
Fix. It's the Carroll House. Carroll House does the spay and neuters.
Right?
Yep, all shout out to Carroll House, because all these strays we took care of.
Oh, Brooke. Oh, it's Brooke's birthday again. Brooke's Elvis. He has a birthday like every year. It's so crazy. I don't even understand it.
No, leave him alone.
I don't know. I always felt like it was like twice a year.
Quite often.
I've been to Carroll House so many times. Every time you bring a cat there, or a dog, they make you watch a video.
Oh, for real?
It's like a 10-minute thing about aftercare and all that stuff. I walked in there this last time. I was like,
was it a VHS? Did they
so they big animal lovers too. So Brooke and they big animal lovers too, huh?
Oh yes.
So I walk in there.
You've been here enough.
Hey, I feel like I know them anyway. I've been looking at them since we was kids, they was kids.
You got a flyer card with them.
Same age growing up right now. Yeah. Brooke got all gray hair in his head, so yeah.
At least he has hair. Could be worse.
Yeah,
we sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, young man.
You let the women wear you to death.
Well, it was a good sacrifice. Actually, Jasmine took all my hair. That's my other one. You should see the picture when Jasmine was born. I had hair.
Yeah, I had full of hair.
Yeah.
Man, you can fly to Turkey and come back with a full head of hair like in a weekend.
Oh, Turkey?
Yeah.
Nah, he jealous of you because your hair rocking.
Listen, I'm just gonna say this. I do a lot with a little. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, make it happen.
That's what we do. We do a lot with a little.
That's great though. We definitely want to help you get more. So let's tell how can they donate to your cause as an individual, and then how can people contribute to you guys as well?
You can find me on Facebook. My name's Charles Colello, and feel free to search for me and friend me. All my posts about the cats have a GoFundMe link on them. But you guys are much more findable, so I'll let you take it.
We have a website. It's straypawsrescue.com. Yes. We also have a Facebook page. It goes under Stray Paws Adoptables. And then our Instagram is Stray Paws Rescue St. Louis. St. Louis spelled out as in STLOUI. No period. Yes, please do. And you can donate to us in different capacities. You can see on our Facebook page there'll be things posted asking for specific donations. Or
on our website, it has like PayPal.
Yeah, all your links to
all that good stuff.
Yes.
All that good money maker.
Yes.
The
We
queen is
also
in the
have
building.
several fundraisers also coming up. We have a huge gala coming up in March. It's March 14th. It's going to be at the Sheraton in Westport. 314, yes. And that one's probably going to be, one of our biggest ones of the year. And there's sponsorship opportunities available for that. There's also individuals and full tables you can purchase for that.
That might be us.
Yeah, we would love that.
314 is my good. We could do a live broadcast or something.
Yeah, and then we have a bunch of adoption events. Our next two, probably for the rest of the year, would be like we have a Santa with photos and like a little
affair.
Yes, you can come bring Lucy and get your picture taken with Santa Claus and Lucy for a small donation. Yes, and we're gonna have a kids craft table there. We'll have adoptable animals there, and then we have one on Saturday, December 13th. It's at Land Rover in Chesterfield. It's an adoption with puppies.
And we have, what do we have? Land Rover puppies.
Yes, we have Land Rover
they
named
will be
puppies.
Making an appearance.
Yes.
Where's that? Land Rover? Was you talking about the Land Rover?
The names
They're
from.
all Land Rover names.
That's right.
Yeah.
And what's the address to that? So
That one is it's in Chesterfield. It is 1 Jaguar Land Rover Way.
Okay. Because everybody watches, so this is the time to put it out there.
Yeah. Yes.
Send me those links too, and I'll put them on this
I
video
will.
as well,
Thank you.
so people
Absolutely.
Is that close by the outlet mall or anything?
Yes,
If
it is.
I'll
It's actually
send you
off
a link.
of.
You have the link to the GoFundMe's on
Yeah,
Facebook.
and I'll share that on this
Yeah,
video.
thank
The
you.
first one or the second one?
The second one. Yeah, because the other one's not an outlet mall anymore. Yeah.
That's down by Winty's. That's
Yeah.
down by Winty's then.
Correct.
Whoever made those outlet malls, I tell you, probably not a good idea at the time.
Yeah, more. That's all. We like, give us all of it. Right quick. We got a couple
We have another event coming up in January too. It's called Watercolors for Donations. We'll have a link on our Facebook page when it gets closer.
Okay.
You'll be able to send in a photo of your dog, and then they will send you a digital watercolor that you can have printed into many different ways. We have a triathlon that we're working on for February that will be out at the Rec Hall in St. Peter's or St. Charles.
St. Peter's.
Yes. And then we have another event we're working on for May, but that one we're looking for a location to hold it. So if anybody wants to do a donation of a location or a highly discounted rate for us, we'd be
Indoor or outdoor?
It'll be indoor.
Yeah.
Yes. It'll be an event. Yes.
I'll see if I can talk to some people.
Yeah. So
rattle some cages.
yeah, awesome. Yeah. But yes, we are always obviously donations are the way we survive. We don't have paid employees. We have 4 paid employees. And it's a very minimal amount. They come into the rescue every single day, morning and night, and they take care of our animals, clean the kennels, make sure they're. But then every single other person besides those 4 employees are all volunteers. Our board is completely 100% volunteer. Everybody. So it's from the heart that we do it.
Nice. Cool. Sounds good. All right, where you at, G?
All right. So once again, this is y'all girl Gina Wade. That's Gina 2 times. See y'all here each and every Saturday, noonish time. But yeah, we out of here. Smooches and deuces.
It's going to start between 3 or somewhere.
Yeah, smooches and deuces. This overtime studio. It is what it is.
Darn right. Boyton.
Y'all already know King Shit 2 in stores everywhere. Go get my other 19 albums out.
Hi, this is Journey. This is my favorite show. Oh wait, no, that's not Journey. Hi, what's up? Just a Kick at My City, My Music, best radio station in the world. Dang it. Yeah, we're here. Check out, take care of our wonderful animals. They got fur. They got fur, but their style. I can't talk today. Probably still cold though, I would imagine. So yeah, donate today. Help out a furry friend.
Yes.
We got gloves off with TVG.
Yes.
She's back there. She's in the El Baño. You got to go before your show. Otherwise, you get stuck in the middle. We'll see y'all next week. Yeah, be great. Donate today.